Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome in. We are going to be having today one of our pro players in Amir-chan coming on in for Synchronic Gaming and showcasing his legend league attacks using Queen Charge Lalo. I'm going to be your host today, Shide, and we will be commentating over these hits to see what he is going to be capable of. Remember guys, if you're new to the channel, drop a like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Show your favorite org some love, because we are going to be going places and we want to take you guys along for the journey with us. But there we had it early on, got that blimp, taking down the scatter shot, which was huge, pulling out the triple ice golem CC, also catching the royal champion inside of that poison spell just to slow her down. A couple of minions right here at the 7 o'clock side, hopefully just aiming to force this queen up so that he can force her in towards the Townhall, multi-archer tower and monolith right there to get massive value, which will allow the Lalo pathing to be a bit easier. Invis does go down on the elixir storage, forcing the queen to go upwards. King coming down on that wizard tower, which will ensure this queen goes towards the elixir storage and the multi-archer tower, then working her way in towards this town hall section. Freeze on the mono, freeze also on the multi-archer tower. Very nicely done off with his spell usage at the moment. Triple X-Bot is raining down shots at the moment. Will manage to pick off this monolith nice and easy. Raid spell does come down to make sure this queen does stay healthy and is able to pick off as much buildings as humanly possible. Now we have got a minute 30 remaining in this attack. The queen will pick off this multi-target inferno in the core of the base, but then 3 X-Bots are not going to make it easy for her whatsoever. Remember, she doesn't have an ability anymore either, which is a little bit scary because it just did go off. We tried to rage up that queen one more time. Lalo coming on in from the 6 o'clock side. This double X-Bot multi-arch tower will unfortunately end up killing off this queen because there is too much DPS with that town hall poison. Warden ability going off nice and early, picking off the eagle, will take down that multi-target inferno tower. Royal champion was working underneath those balloons, whereas the king, who we deployed early on for the funnel, has managed to make his way all the way over to the 2 o'clock compartment. Won't take down that scatter shot, but it won't be the end of the world right here. Royal champion takes over those healers right there, picking off these defenses one by one with we have got the haste vial and also what would be the royal gem on this royal champion, getting the job and powering through the remainder of the base with that fox, keeping her alive right there. And there we have it. That's going to be the first 3-star of the debut. If you're done swagging 4 super wall breakers along the way, also doing damage. That Tesla actually managing to take it down. Very nicely done from Amir-chan right there. And there is the first 3-star, kicking off his Legends League day. So here we go. We have the second attack of the day for Amir-chan right there. Unfortunately, we weren't able to catch it live with the game having a little bit of that bug issue where you can't spectate people in clan. But there we have it. Queen coming on in from the around about 8 o'clock side. Flame Flinger at the 9 o'clock section. Queen is going to push her way into this eagle artillery compartment. Single target infernos are going to be a little bit dangerous, but we are going to have to utilize those free spells to ensure that we keep this queen alive. King at the 7 o'clock side, wall broken into the 6 o'clock compartment, aiming to pick off that royal champion as well as the X-Bot compartment. We are going to require another free spell on that single target inferno as well as the queen, because of those skellies distracting the queen for so long. Tornado trap does go off. King ability is used right there, takes down the royal champion and the 6 o'clock compartment. Flame Flinger does pop. We have a rocket loon, a regular loon, and 2 yetis coming out trying to pick off that double cannon. Doesn't quite work out. Flame Flinger did get some okay value, did open up a fair few walls as well for the rest of the hit. But here comes the Lalo from the 6 to 5 o'clock side of the base as well. King did a beautiful job narrowing this pathing for the Lalo down. First Lava Hound pops, triple ice golem CC does come out. Town Hall does get activated. Royal champion now picking off the scatter shot, making her way in towards the core of the base. Haste leading into the monolith and the multi-target inferno tower area. Warden ability was perfectly timed as well, catching all those loons inside of it. Now we have got the RC working on this Town Hall, should be able to take it down. Down it does go. RC will die to that Town Hall blast. Queen with no ability but still full health with those healers. Lalo now pushing on in from the 12 o'clock side, making its way down towards this scatter. We have got 1 invisibility spell remaining But are we going to be able to get the job done? We have got this rage spell as well, pushing these balloons forward, trying to get towards this scatter shot. Queen steps in range of the scatter. Scatter will be distracted. Queen doing a marvelous job right there. Sweeper was being a bit annoying, but the Queen dealing with the scatter shot, allowing these balloons now to have free roam of the base, free reign for them. And that's going to be the second 3-star of this Legends League day, bringing in Amir-chan another triple to get his Legends Day kicking off to a perfect start. Okay, here we go. He's got the third attack for his Legends League Day coming on in with Queen Charge Lalo. We have a Diamond-esque base with the Eagle over at the 3 o'clock side, Townhall at the opposite side of the Eagle with the Invis Tower and the Mono in the same compartment. But let's see how Amir-chan takes this base down. Queen over at the 3 o'clock side, working her way towards potentially a wall break for this Eagle compartment. If not, we'll break into that Wizard compartment. So I'm very interested to see what the plan for Amir-chan is. But the Queen is walking towards the other gold storage. So now we'll have to reverse and flip the plan because this base is symmetrical. The only thing that is wasted here is a little bit of time. The initial plan just has to be flipped, which isn't the end of the world. The only thing is, instead of a Warden Tower, he now has to face off with the King. And there we go. Queen locks onto that Eagle artillery as well. Minions behind her doing a decent job for clean up. King has been deployed with the wall breaker over at the 12 o'clock section of the base. Takes down that Queen with the gauntlet. Very nicely done. We have got a lot of damage on our Queen at the moment as well. Need to be a little bit careful with that poison tower slowing down these healers. May have to be forcing that Queen ability. Never mind. Oh, we missed the healers in the invisibility. Scatter just take a shot at them now. They are super low. We have a ton of archers coming on out of the CC. Are we going to have a triple IG? No, we're going to have a double ice golem with mass archers inside of their King. Now broke his way in over at the top side as well. Another super wall break, giving the Queen accessibility to wrap around and pick off this other scatter shot. But she can reach it from the corner compartment of the air defense regardless. Multi-target Inferno finally goes down. Queen loops back up. Royal Champion ability is forced, taking down the scatter shot. Queen is now going to push on forward. We are going to most likely be bringing... Ooh! We've got the battle drilling coming right here, but it gets absolutely fried by the double cannon and the X-Bow. Will manage to take off that multi-archer tower right there, just spreading the pathing for the loons, making it a little bit easier. Rage right here over this Town Hall compartment. We need the Town Hall to go down. This invisibility spell goes off after the Town Hall goes down, so that's not going to be the end of the world right there. But this Town Hall poison with that multi-target Inferno is going to hurt these loons a hell of a lot right here. Queen picking off that Royal Champion Monolith is going to be a huge problem right here for Amir-chan for this back end of the attack, especially with the Queen by herself, as all of the loons and the remainder of the troops end up going down. Is he gonna be able to get the job done? It does not look like it, unfortunately. Queen beating that wall right there. She will end up going on down to this multi-archer tower with the sweeper pushing away at those healers. There's not going to be much survivability remaining for the Queen, and down she will go right here. Only a few seconds remaining in this attack. We're trying to get as much percentage as we possibly can, but we know we're not able to get any more, and that's going to be a 2-star. Oh, here we go. Amir-chan is in for his 4th Legends League attack of the day. This one is a very common Legends League base. We have got the 3 single Infernos right there. Normally we see a lot of people hit this with the Overgrowth of Root Rider spam right there, but with those quad expos around the Town Hall, it's going to be very dangerous for him to charge this Town Hall, because that's what we have noticed with a lot of the Queen Charge Lalos. We aim to pick off that Town Hall, which is normally the most important building, so that it allows our Lalo to be a bit easier, unless we can Lalo through the Town Hall. But Amir-chan is going to have a little bit of a different idea there. Queen coming on in from the 230 side of the base. We have got one Expo firing on her. She is in range of the second Expo. We are trying to force this Queen to go down to pick off this AD. We are going to lose... Ooh, we do not lose a healer. Very lucky boy right there for sure. Oh, the Coco Loon picks off a double Seeking Airmine. That's absolutely huge. We are going to be having the wall breaker at the far side, sending in the King. Interesting. So are we going to aim to have this Queen try to like walk past the king as the king picks off the Townhall. This is a very, very interesting way of attacking this base for sure. I haven't really seen it done before. Second Laloon now trying to tank for these healers. Queen steps into the compartment. She does walk away. The skellies are going to be a little bit of an issue right there as well. Townhall does eventually go down. Very, very nicely done by Amir Khan for sure. Now we're aiming to pick off this monolith by the king, but the tornado trap has got plans of its own with the ice golems freezing off that king. Mono may not go down, unfortunately, but the queen does completely bypass right there the Townhall, getting hit by a couple of red air bombs, which is a big issue. Losing another healer right there as well. Another super wall breaker coming on in for the 10 o'clock side of the base, giving queen accessibility towards the scatter. Royal champion in from the 2 o'clock side of the base, forcing this RC to pick off this monolith right there, as we know it needs to go down. Invisibility spell was used very, very nicely right there as well. Queen tanks the monolith. We pop the queen ability. RC pushing on forward. May be able to pick off this eagle artillery. Unfortunately, we have got the fox that goes down. Lalo now pushing on its way in from the 6 to 9 o'clock side of the base right there, trying to kind of overload the sides as they push together through the core of the base, picking off this a double wizard tower, double single inferno, and double cannon location right there. Manages to take it down, and this is going to be a very, very nice 3-star coming on in by Amir Chan right there. Beautifully done with the Lalo. Nice and controlled queen charge, utilizing the king to pick off the Townhall, which allowed this queen to walk around the base, and the usage of the RC was perfectly done. Plenty of balloons, down goes the CC, and that's another triple for Amir Chan right there. Beautifully done. Here we go, we have the next attack by Amir Chan coming on in. Another queen charge Lalo, of course, Legends Day. Queen charge Lalo doing a great job for him at the moment. Currently 3 for 4 for 3 stars right there. Did have a little bit of a slip up, but we won't see too many of those. Flame Flinger at the 12 o'clock side. Queen over at 2 o'clock with a ton of damage on her early rage with those healers down, making sure that she does not use her ability, which is very, very important right there. We also wanted this ground export to go down so it doesn't target that flinger whatsoever. King over at the 3 o'clock side. We need this flame flinger to pick off this multi-targeting inferno tower. Another super wall breaker, giving the queen accessibility for this warden tower, the enemy queen, and also the AD, which is really, really nice. She's gonna walk up towards the wizard tower. Oh no, she doesn't. She's gonna go down towards this town hall with the expo still raining down shots on her. She will fight the ice golems in range of the expo, which is absolutely huge because that flame finger now gets beautiful value with the expo completely tanked. Pop that king ability. We tried to freeze this, the invis. Oh no, the king bounces to the outside. Expo locks onto that flame flinger. Invisibility spell on the queen. Queen picks off the town hall right here. Rocket Loon does pick up a couple of air bombs right there. Queen picks off the royal champion on the back end. Also Lalo now coming on in from the 6 o'clock side of the base, working its way up towards the monolith compartment. We have got the queen ability that has been used. Lalo now pushing on in, tanking for this monolith. Queen finds the tornado trap. Royal champion walking underneath these balloons, trying to keep them pushing forward and getting the job done. Warden ability catching everything inside of the tomb, especially that queen, which is going to be absolutely huge. Headhunters fighting that king. Royal champion should be able to finish him off with her ability. A couple more loons from the 9 o'clock side of the base. Rage coming on down beautifully right there. Freeze on the scatter, freeze on the wizard tower. Unfortunately, they did not go down by the flame flinger, so it's going to be a little bit more scary, but we have got that all important and trusted royal champion to ensure that we get the job done. Queen as well pushing her way forward. A couple of loons split off to the double cannon. Royal champion picking off the last couple of defenses, and this was a little bit closer, but a beautiful job by Amir Chan to get another 3-star on the way. Okay, here we go. We have, I believe, the 6th attack for Amir Chan now incoming. Queen charge Lalo again, bro. I love this attack strategy. We don't see it too much in this meta because of everything being around about time and with the root riders being so strong offensively. But here we go. We have got the flame flinger over at the 3 o'clock side right there. The mortar is gonna be A little bit of a problem for the Flame Flinger. Shouldn't be too bad. Freeze on the Poison Tower. Freeze also on the double cannon. Queen pushing on in was able to take down the enemy Archer Queen right there. Can our Queen get in range of this mortar so that our Flame Flinger does eventually stay safe? I don't think that's going to be possible, unfortunately, but a very, very nice charge incoming by Amir-chan for sure. Picking off that whole compartment right there. Oh, ooh, the mortar thought about it, decided to go back onto the Flinger. She clears out that whole 4 to 5 o'clock side compartment right there. Also tanking for this scatter, which is not too bad whatsoever. King over at the 6 o'clock side of the base. We wall broke him in for this Town Hall section. Queen finally picking off the Poison Tower right there. Does unfortunately force her ability. Flame Flinger does go down as well. We have got this tornado trap that's going to be a little bit annoying. Royal Champion sent with the King, but with that Tesla popping up, that's going to be absolutely incredible right here for the RC, because the King will be able to pick off the Town Hall. Royal Champion does have to force her ability, which is a little bit unfortunate because we want her to pick off this monolith as soon as possible right there, but Royal Champion goes down. Queen is pushing on forward for the Eagle. Town Hall picks off, King picks off the Town Hall rather. Lalo moving on in from the 9 o'clock side of the base. Is this still salvageable with the Royal Champion essentially not getting hardly any value right there? The Queen can't reach the monolith over the wall. Haste spell leading into the Royal Champion compartment. Poison spell goes down. Haste spell should force them out of that poison as well. Headhunters pick off the Royal Champion. Beautifully done. Queen is now beating the wall right here. We have actually got a very, very nice split on the balloons. A couple going for the multi-inferno and the monolith right there. Freeze on the scatter over on the back end of the base. Queen cannot decide where she needs to be right here, which is going to be a little bit of an issue. Rage spell comes down on the loons. They do take down this scatter. Yes, they do. 40 seconds left on this base. Giant over at the top side with the minions coming on down for cleanup right there as well. We're trying to tank this wizard tower for these balloons to get the job done. Now that invis right there, beautifully done, will help pick off this air defense. Wizard tower being a little bit annoying. We do still have the Queen alive, but is it going to be enough right there? Finally, Queen reaches that multi-target Inferno Tower. Down it goes. Time is going to be a little bit of an issue right there, but he should have more than enough, and that's going to be another 3-star on the board for Amir-chan, getting the job done. A very, very nice attack from him. Here we go. Attack number 7 incoming from Amir-chan right there as well. Flame Flinger at the opposite side of the Queen. So Flame Flinger at 12. Queen coming on in from 5 o'clock. Oh, we're forcing the King to go into the 3 o'clock section right there. We do need to be a bit careful right here with these healers. Finally, they do come down. Invisibility spell comes down on the Queen as well. Had to pop that King early for pathing for the Queen. Skelly's popping on up. We have got this Queen that is going to be getting distracted by those Skellies. King deals with most of them. Super minions, headhunters coming on out of that CC. So the Queen taking down the double cannon early on was absolutely pivotal right there. We need her to step on in, but it looks like she's going to step on outside for these trash buildings. Unfortunately, super minions though will lose all their long shots and the majority of their firepower. They do lock on to, unfortunately, the healers. Queen steps on back. Does that help him? Unfortunately, it doesn't, because the Queen doesn't lock onto the spell tower right there. Giant coming on in for the double cannon. Queen does lock on right there to the King with the frozen arrow. Will be able to take him out very, very easily. Headhunter coming on down to assist the Queen as well. Giant and Hog doing a great job to force these buildings on the outside to go down, so the Queen can continue her pathing. Freeze on the X-Bob bomb tower and also the double cannon. We did wall break over at the 7 o'clock side of the base to grant Queen access towards this Town Hall compartment as well. So she's going to make a massive loop and around and go in through the other entry point that we gave for her. But in the meantime, the Lalo is now incoming over from the 2 to 1 o'clock side. Freeze on that multi-target Inferno Tower. Once we see this freeze go off, we're going to pop this Warden Eternal Tome. Are we gonna? There we go. Finally, Warden Eternal Tome goes off. Royal Champion was brought into the mix at the 2 o'clock side. Will manage to pick off this monolith area. Will also be able to push on in with the assistance of the Queen to take down the Town Hall. Lalo's moving on forward. A rage spell has been used, but they all dodged that multi-target Inferno, so things could get a little bit dicey right here. We do have that Royal Champion ability. A couple more balloons coming on around. Warden assisting. Scatter and RC is going to be a bit of an issue. More loons over from the top side of the base over at the 9 to 10 o'clock side. Headhunters coming on in to try to pick off this Royal Champion as well. Our RC is moving our way forward with the ability, powering on through all of these defenses right there. And that's going to be another 3-star from Amir-chan. A little bit a little bit sketchy, but with the RC and with the Fox, managed to get the job done. That's another 3-star on the board to get him rolling for the final attack of the day. Oh, here we go. The final attack of the day is now incoming by Amir-chan. Queen charge Lalo to finish off the final hit and to see where he finishes at the end of the day. Here we go. Queen over at the 6 o'clock side. We have got a centralized town hall. This base a little bit more toxic than the normals ones he has first, but the single target infernos technically make it just a slight bit easier for the Lalo to push on through over these multi-infernos. Blimp trying to force its way over towards the mono right there as well and pick off this eagle. Beautiful Blimp right there, getting the job done, picking off both of those key defenses. King over at the 9 o'clock side. We're wall breaking this queen in wall segment by wall segment, compartment going by compartment, trying to force her in to pick off this town hall, which is going to be absolutely vital, especially with it being a little bit tricky for the pathing of the Lalo to force its way in towards this town hall section. Still have one more super wall breaker remaining. We'll have to be very patient with that one and seeing how it does end up pathing. King is fighting the clan castle over at the top side of the base. Single target inferno being a bit of a nuisance. We rage up this queen on the wall breaker. Now she has accessibility to this town hall. Ice golems are finally moving on over towards this queen, but she can fight them with, oh, she activates the town hall though. Can she take down this town hall before the remainder of these troops? Yes, she can. Now she can fight the CC in peace right there. Beautiful timing coming in from Amir-chan. And now here comes the rest of the Lalo over at the 10 to 12 o'clock side of the base. Early ward ability, early raid spell, pushing them through the double scatter and also the single target inferno double cannon area, because we need this to go down as quickly as possible. Freeze on that single target inferno tower on the back end. Invisibility spell on his queen to force everything to stay alive and keep on moving in unison. The Fox keeping this RC alive right there with that invisible ability that it does possess. Now we have got the freeze on the export, allowing this queen to stay alive. Has to force that ability, but the RC is going to carry with the rest of the hit. Plenty of balloons remaining, and that's going to be the final attack of the day. That's going to be the final 3-star of the day, and that's going to leave Amir-chan right there at 310 trophies out of a potential 320. Very nice Legends League attack and a great attack day overall.